The next word is unfit. Unfit means not being in good physical condition or not suitable for something. He felt unfit after not exercising for several months. This means he didn't feel healthy or strong because he had not been working out. The shoes were unfit for running because they didn't have enough support. This means the shoes were not suitable or appropriate for running. She was unfit to climb the mountain due to her lack of training. This means she was not in the right physical condition to climb the mountain. The next word is unforgettable. Unforgettable means something that is so remarkable or special that you will always remember it. The wedding was an unforgettable event filled with joy and love. This means the wedding was so special that it stayed in everyone's memory. Her performance in the play was unforgettable. This means her acting was so amazing that no one would forget it. The trip to Paris was unforgettable, and I will always cherish those memories. This means the trip to Paris was so memorable that I will never forget it. The next word is unfriendly. Unfriendly means not kind or welcoming, showing a lack of warmth or friendliness. He was unfriendly to the new students and didn't talk to them. This means he didn't show kindness or make an effort to welcome the new students. The waiter was unfriendly and didn't smile at all. This means the waiter was not kind and didn't seem welcoming. Her unfriendly attitude made it hard to work with her. This means her lack of kindness or warmth created difficulties in working with her. The next word is unhealthy. Unhealthy means not good for your health, often causing harm or problems. Eating too much junk food is unhealthy. This means eating too much unhealthy food can harm your health. Smoking is unhealthy and can cause many diseases. This means smoking is bad for your health and can lead to serious health issues. He felt unhealthy after being sick for a week. This means he didn't feel well or in good health after his illness. The next word is unimportant. Unimportant means not significant or not having much value or impact. The meeting was about unimportant details that didn't matter much. This means the meeting discussed things that were not really relevant or crucial. It's unimportant whether we go left or right. Both roads lead to the same place. This means the decision about the direction is not significant. Don't worry about unimportant things. Focus on the bigger picture. This means it's better to focus on important matters and not get distracted by less significant ones. The next word is uninterested. Uninterested means not interested or not paying attention to something. She was uninterested in the movie and kept checking her phone. This means she didn't find the movie interesting and was distracted. He felt uninterested in the conversation and started to look away. This means he wasn't paying attention or didn't care about what was being said. The students seemed uninterested in the lesson. This means the students didn't find the lesson engaging or didn't care about it. The next word is uninteresting. Uninteresting means something that does not hold your attention or is boring. The lecture was uninteresting and many students fell asleep. This means the lecture was boring and didn't capture the students' interest. The book was uninteresting, so I didn't finish reading it. This means the book didn't have an interesting story or content, so I didn't want to continue. The movie was so uninteresting that I left halfway through. This means the movie was boring and I didn't want to watch it until the end. The next word is union. Union means the act of joining together or a group formed by people or organizations coming together for a common purpose. The workers formed a union to fight for better wages. This means the workers created an organization to demand higher pay. The European Union is a group of countries that work together on political and economic issues. This means the European Union is an organization of countries that cooperate with each other. They celebrated the union of their two companies after the merger. This means they celebrated the joining of their two businesses into one. The next word is unit. Unit refers to a single thing or a group of things that is considered as one. The class is divided into small units to focus on different topics. This means the class is split into smaller groups that study various subjects. The army is made up of different units that work together. This means the army consists of various groups, such as infantry or artillery, that function together. Each unit of the project was completed on time. This means every part of the project was finished as planned. The next word is unkind. Unkind means not being nice or considerate, showing a lack of warmth or friendliness. It was unkind of her to make fun of him in front of everyone. This means it was mean or hurtful for her to joke about him publicly. His unkind words hurt her feelings deeply. This means his harsh or rude words made her feel upset. She felt bad after being unkind to her friend. This means she regretted treating her friend in a harsh or unkind way. The next word is unknown. Unknown means something that is not known or familiar or not identified. The cause of the illness is still unknown. This means they do not know what is causing the illness yet. There is an unknown danger in the forest. This means there's a danger in the forest that has not been discovered or identified. The artist's background is still unknown to the public. This means people do not know the artist's history or personal details. The next word is unless. Unless means except if, or in the case that something does not happen. You can't go outside unless you finish your homework. This means you need to finish your homework before you are allowed to go outside. We won't go to the park unless the weather improves. This means we will not go to the park if the weather doesn't get better. Unless you study hard, you will not pass the exam. This means if you do not study hard, you will fail the exam. The next word is unlikely. Unlikely means something that is not probable or not expected to happen. It's unlikely that we will get snow in the summer. This means it's rare or very unusual for snow to fall in the summer. The team is unlikely to win the match without their best player. This means the team probably won't win because their best player is missing. It's unlikely she'll agree to the proposal. This means it's not very probable that she will accept the suggestion. The next word is unlucky. Unlucky means not having good fortune or experiencing bad luck. He was unlucky to break his leg just before the vacation. This means he had bad luck because he got injured before going on a trip. She felt unlucky after losing her wallet. This means she felt that she had bad luck after losing her money. It was an unlucky day when everything seemed to go wrong. This means it was a day full of bad events or misfortunes. The next word is unnecessary. Unnecessary means something that is not needed or required. Bringing an umbrella today is unnecessary since the weather is clear. This means there is no need to bring an umbrella because it's not going to rain. It's unnecessary to buy more food. We still have enough at home. This means it's not needed to buy more food because there is already enough. He found it unnecessary to explain the situation again. This means he felt that explaining the situation again was not needed. The next word is unpack. Unpack means to remove items from a container, usually from luggage or boxes. She started to unpack her suitcase after arriving at the hotel. This means she began taking things out of her suitcase at the hotel. We need to unpack the boxes before we can organize the room. This means we need to remove the items from the boxes before arranging them in the room. I will unpack the groceries once I get home. This means I will take the food out of the shopping bags when I return home. The next word is unpleasant. Unpleasant means something that is not enjoyable or causes discomfort. The smell from the garbage was really unpleasant. This means the smell coming from the trash was bad or uncomfortable. The movie had an unpleasant ending that left everyone sad. This means the movie's ending was not enjoyable and made people feel upset. The weather today is unpleasantly hot and humid. This means the weather is uncomfortable because it is very hot and sticky. The next word is untidy. Untidy means something that is messy or not organized. Her room is always untidy with clothes all over the floor. This means her room is messy and disorganized with clothes scattered everywhere. He didn't like the untidy state of his desk and decided to clean it. This means he was bothered by how messy his desk was, so he chose to organize it. The house looks untidy because no one has cleaned it in days. This means the house is messy because no one has tidied it for several days. The next word is unwell. Unwell means not feeling good or being sick. She's feeling unwell and decided to stay home from work today. This means she is sick or not feeling well, so she stayed home instead of going to work. He looks unwell and should probably visit a doctor. This means he appears sick, and it might be a good idea for him to see a doctor. I've been feeling unwell since yesterday, so I stayed in bed. This means I have been sick since yesterday, so I stayed resting in bed. The next phrase is up to 10, 20, etc. Up to 10, 20, etc. means a number or amount that can be as large as but not exceeding a specified limit. You can invite up to 10 people to the party. This means you are allowed to invite a maximum of 10 people, but not more. The book costs up to $20 at the store. This means the price of the book can be as high as $20, but no more. You can stay up to 3 days at the hotel. This means you are allowed to stay in the hotel for a maximum of 3 days. The next phrase is up to date. Up to date means having the most current or recent information. The website is up to date with the latest news and articles. This means the website has the newest and most current information. Make sure your software is up to date before using it. This means you need to ensure that the software is the latest version before using it. The report is up to date and includes all the recent data. This means the report contains the most current and recent information. The next phrase is up to. Up to means as much as a particular amount, level, or limit. You can eat up to 5 pieces of cake. This means you are allowed to eat a maximum of 5 pieces of cake. The ticket costs up to $50 for premium seats. This means the ticket price can go as high as $50 for the best seats. I can stay at the party up to midnight. This means I am allowed to stay at the party until midnight, but not later. The next word is update. Update means to bring something to a more current or modern state. I need to update my phone's software to get the latest features. This means I need to make my phone's software current by installing the latest version. She will update the report with new information this afternoon. This means she will add new and more recent details to the report later today. Make sure to update your address with the company. This means you need to inform the company of your new address. The next word is upload. Upload means to transfer data from your computer or device to the internet or another system. I will upload the photos to my cloud storage. This means I will send the photos from my device to a cloud storage service. She uploaded the video to her social media account. This means she transferred the video from her device to her social media profile. You can upload your resume to the job website. This means you can transfer your resume file to the job website. The next word is upper. Upper means higher in position, level, or rank. The upper floor of the building has a great view. This means the higher floors of the building offer a better view. He sits in the upper part of the classroom. This means he is seated in the part of the classroom that is positioned higher. The upper section of the mountain is covered in snow. This means the higher part of the mountain is covered with snow. The next phrase is up to date. Up to date means having the latest information or the most current version. The news website is always up to date with the latest stories. This means the website has the most current news available. I need to keep my resume up to date for job applications. This means I need to make sure my resume includes the most recent information. Make sure your system is up to date before using it. This means you should ensure that your system is the latest version before using it. The next word is urgent. Urgent means requiring immediate action or attention. The doctor said that the situation is urgent and needs to be treated right away. This means the doctor said the situation is serious and must be dealt with immediately. She received an urgent call from her boss. This means her boss called her about something that needed quick attention. It's urgent that you complete this task by the end of the day. This means it is very important that you finish this task as soon as possible. The next word is urgently. Urgently means needing immediate attention or action in an urgent manner. He asked me to come urgently to the office for a meeting. This means he needed me to come to the office right away for an important meeting. The repair work needs to be done urgently because the machine is broken. This means the repair work must be done right away because the machine is not working. She urgently needed help with her heavy bags. This means she needed help immediately because her bags were too heavy. The next phrase is used to do be something. Used to do be something means that something was true or happened regularly in the past, but it is not true or happening anymore. I used to live in New York, but now I live in London. This means I lived in New York in the past, but not anymore. She used to be a teacher before she became a doctor. This means she was a teacher in the past, but now she is a doctor. We used to play outside every day when we were kids. This means we played outside regularly when we were children, but we don't anymore. The next word is Useless. Useless means something that has no purpose or is not helpful. This old phone is useless. It doesn't work anymore. This means the phone doesn't serve any function because it is broken. The instructions were useless and didn't help me fix the problem. This means the instructions didn't provide any useful information to solve the issue. That tool is useless for this type of job. This means the tool cannot be used effectively for the task at hand. The next word is user. A user is someone who uses something, especially a computer or service. He is a regular user of social media platforms. This means he frequently uses social media websites or apps. The website has over 1 million users worldwide. This means more than 1 million people use the website around the world. A user can log into the system with a password. This means a person who uses the system can enter it, the next word, using a password. Usual means something that happens or is done in the regular or normal way. She arrived at the usual time for work. This means she came to work at the time she usually arrives. It's my usual habit to drink coffee in the morning. This means drinking coffee in the morning is something I do regularly. We had our usual meeting on Monday. This means we had the same type of meeting that we always have on Mondays. The next word is valley. A valley is a low area of land between hills or mountains, often with a river running through it. The village is located in a beautiful valley surrounded by mountains. This means the village is in a low area of land with mountains around it. We hiked through the valley to reach the river. This means we walked through the lowland area to get to the river. The valley is covered with green fields in the spring. This means the low area between hills is full of green fields during springtime. The next word is valuable. Valuable means something that is worth a lot of money or is very useful or important. This painting is very valuable because it's an original work by a famous artist. This means the painting is worth a lot because it was created by a well-known artist. She gave me some valuable advice about my career. This means the advice she gave me was very helpful and important. Diamonds are considered valuable because they are rare and precious. This means diamonds are considered worth a lot of money because they are rare and hard to find. The next word is value. Value means the worth or importance of something. The value of this car has decreased over the years. This means the car is now worth less than it was in the past. She values honesty above everything else. This means she considers honesty to be the most important thing. The value of education is something we should all recognize. This means the importance of education is something everyone should understand. The next word is van. A van is a type of vehicle that is larger than a car, used for transporting goods or people. They rented a van to move all their furniture to the new house. This means they rented a larger vehicle to carry their furniture. The delivery van arrived early this morning. This means the vehicle used for delivering goods came early in the morning. We took a van to the airport because there were too many of us. This means they used a larger vehicle to travel to the airport because of the number of people. The next word is variety. Variety means a range or different types of things. There is a wide variety of fruits in the market. This means there are many different types of fruits available in the market. The store offers a variety of clothes for men and women. This means the store sells many different styles of clothes for both genders. They have a variety of snacks at the party. This means they have many different kinds of snacks at the party. The next word is vase. A vase is a container used for holding flowers or as decoration. She placed fresh flowers in a beautiful vase on the table. This means she put flowers in a decorative container on the table. The vase on the shelf is made of glass. This means the container on the shelf is made from glass material. I broke the vase while cleaning the shelf. This means I accidentally damaged the decorative container while cleaning. The next word is vegetarian. A vegetarian is someone who does not eat meat. She is a vegetarian, so she only eats plant-based foods. This means she avoids eating meat and only eats foods from plants. Vegetarian meals can be very healthy if they include a variety of vegetables. This means meals without meat can be healthy if they contain different types of vegetables. He became a vegetarian after watching a documentary about animal rights. This means he stopped eating meat after watching a film about the protection of animals. The next word is vehicle. A vehicle is any machine that is used for transporting people or goods, such as a car, truck, or bicycle. He owns several vehicles, including a car, a truck, and a motorcycle. This means he has different kinds of machines for transport. The police stopped the vehicle because it was speeding. This means the police stopped the car or other mode of transportation because it was going too fast. Bicycles and motorcycles are also vehicles. This means bicycles and motorcycles are also machines used for transportation. The next word is vet. A vet is a person who is trained to take care of animals, especially their health. She took her dog to the vet because it wasn't feeling well. This means she took her dog to a doctor for animals because it was sick. The vet gave the cat a vaccination during the visit. This means the animal doctor gave the cat an injection to protect it from diseases. My friend is a vet and helps animals every day. This means my friend works as an animal doctor and helps take care of animals regularly. The next word is via. Via means by way of or through a particular route or method. They traveled to the city via train. This means they took the train to get to the city. You can contact me via email if you need more information. This means you can reach me through email. The package was sent via airmail. This means the package was sent by the method of airmail. The next phrase is video clip. A video clip is a short segment or part of a video. She watched a funny video clip on her phone. This means she watched a short video on her phone. The music video clip was very creative. This means the short video for the song was made in a creative way. I shared a video clip of the concert with my friends. This means I sent a short video from the concert to my friends. The next word is virus. A virus is a small living thing that can cause disease in people, animals, or plants. He caught a virus and had to stay in bed for a week. This means he became sick due to a virus and had to rest. The computer virus made my computer run very slowly. This means the software virus caused my computer to work poorly. Doctors are working hard to find a cure for the virus. This means doctors are trying to discover a treatment for the illness caused by the virus. The next word is visa. A visa is an official document that allows a person to enter or stay in a foreign country. She applied for a visa to study in the United States. This means she asked for permission to go to the U.S. for her studies. You need a visa to visit many countries. This means you must have official permission to go to many countries. His visa was approved, and he can travel next month. This means he received permission to go to the country and travel. The next word is voice. Voice refers to the sound that people make when they speak or sing. She has a beautiful voice and loves to sing. This means she can sing well because her sound is pleasant. He raised his voice to be heard over the noise. This means he spoke louder to make sure people could hear him. Her voice was calm and soothing during the speech. This means the sound of her speaking was peaceful and relaxing. The next word is volume. Volume refers to the amount of sound that is produced. Please turn down the volume. It's too loud. This means you should lower the sound because it's too high. He adjusted the volume on the TV remote. This means he changed the level of sound on the TV using the remote control. The volume of the music was perfect for the party. This means the sound level of the music was just right for the party. The next word is vote. A vote is a formal way of choosing something, especially in elections or decisions. They voted for their favorite candidate in the election. This means they made a choice for their preferred person to win. Everyone in the class voted on the topic for the next project. This means everyone in the class made a decision about the topic. I will vote for the proposal in tomorrow's meeting. This means I will make a formal choice for the idea in the meeting. The next word is vowel. A vowel is a speech sound that is produced without blocking the airflow, such as A, E, I, O, and U. In the word cat, the vowel is A. This means the letter A is the vowel in the word cat. English vowels can be short or long in sound. This means vowels in English can have different lengths in pronunciation. He had trouble recognizing vowels in some words. This means he found it hard to identify the vowel sounds in some words. The next word is wage. Wage refers to the money you are paid for doing work. She earns a high wage because she works as a doctor. This means she gets a lot of money because of her job as a doctor. The company raised his wages after a year of work. This means the company increased the amount of money they pay him after 1 year. Minimum wage is the lowest amount of money a worker can be paid. This means there is a set amount that workers must receive, even for simple jobs. The next phrase is, wait a minute. Wait a minute means to wait for a short time, usually for just a moment. Wait a minute, I need to grab my coat. This means, please hold on for a moment while I get my coat. She said, wait a minute, and then she left the room. This means she asked for a brief pause before leaving the room. Wait a minute, I don't think I have my keys, he said. This means he asked for a moment to check for his keys. The next phrase is, wait a minute moment. Wait a minute moment is used when you want someone to wait for a short time. Wait a moment, I'm almost finished. This means, please wait for a short time, I am nearly done. Can you wait a minute? I need to take a call. This means, please hold on for a short time, I need to answer a phone call. She asked me to wait a moment before she could talk to me. This means she asked me to wait for a brief time before speaking. The next phrase is, wait a moment. Wait a moment means to wait for a short time, similar to wait a minute. Wait a moment, I'll check the schedule for you. This means, please hold on briefly while I check the schedule. He said, wait a moment. Then he looked for his notebook. This means he asked for a brief pause before looking for his notebook. Wait a moment, she said. I'll be right back. This means she asked for a brief wait as she went away and promised to return quickly. The next word is wake. Wake means to stop sleeping or to make someone stop sleeping. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. This means I stop sleeping at 7 a.m. every day. The loud noise woke me up early in the morning. This means the noise caused me to stop sleeping early. She wakes up early to exercise before work. This means she stops sleeping early to do some exercise. The next phrase is walk somebody home to something. Walk somebody home to something means to accompany someone as they go to their home or to another place. I will walk you home after the party. This means I will go with you to your house after the party. She walked him to the bus stop before saying goodbye. This means she went with him to the bus stop before leaving. He offered to walk her to the store. This means he suggested accompanying her to the store. The next phrase is walk the dog. Walk the dog means to take the dog for a walk outside. I need to walk the dog before I go to work. This means I have to take the dog outside for a walk before going to work. She walks the dog every evening in the park. This means she takes the dog for a walk every evening in the park. He takes turns walking the dog with his brother. This means he shares the responsibility of taking the dog for walks with his brother. The next phrase is walking stick. A walking stick is a stick used to help someone walk, often for support. He uses a walking stick because of his knee problem. This means he uses a stick to assist him in walking due to his knee issue. She brought a walking stick when hiking in the mountains. This means she carried a stick to help with walking during the hike. The old man always carries a walking stick when he goes outside. This means the elderly man uses a stick for support whenever he leaves his house. The next word is wardrobe. A wardrobe is a large piece of furniture where clothes are kept. I store my jackets and shirts in the wardrobe. This means I keep my jackets and shirts in the closet. Her wardrobe is filled with beautiful dresses. This means her closet has many lovely dresses in it. He bought a new wardrobe for his bedroom. This means he purchased a new piece of furniture to store clothes in his room. The next word is warn. To warn means to tell someone about a possible danger or problem. She warned me about the slippery floor. This means she told me that the floor might be slippery. The teacher warned the students about the upcoming test. This means the teacher informed the students that they need to prepare for the test. He warned his friend not to touch the hot stove. This means he told his friend that the stove was too hot to touch. The next word is warning. A warning is a message or signal that tells you of a possible danger. The warning on the sign said no swimming. This means the sign had a message that told people not to swim. She received a warning from her boss for being late. This means her boss told her that she could face consequences for being late. The Weather Service issued a warning about the storm. This means the Weather Service gave a notice that a storm was coming. The next word is waste. Waste refers to something that is not used properly or is thrown away. Don't waste food. It's important to finish your plate. This means don't leave food uneaten. You should eat all of it. They waste a lot of water by leaving the tap open. This means they use more water than necessary by not turning off the tap. We need to find ways to reduce waste at home. This means we should try to use fewer things that we throw away at home.